rumor has it that every girl on campus wants Drew Longhorn. Every girl except me.
Martha! What's up, girl? You're looking good today.
I give him a once-over. He looks the same as he always does. Polished, perfect. I actually do feel something for him. Mild annoyance. Hi, Drew. He pulls out the chair across from me and sits down at my table. Then he flashes his infamous smile.
So, what are you doing here?
I look down at my sandwich, then blink up at him. Eating lunch? He doesn't catch my sarcasm. Did I seriously have a crush on this guy?
Cool. So why'd you leave the party early last weekend? Things were just getting good between us.
I resist the urge to roll my eyes. Clearly, he doesn't remember putting his tongue down till his throat. I had to, study. Speaking of, I better get to class. I go to stand up, but he puts a hand on my arm to stop me.
Whoa there, what's the rush? I wanted to ask you something. You got any plans tomorrow?
I narrow my eyes with suspicion. Why?
The wet party. I want you to go.
That gets my attention. The wet party is the most exclusive pool party on campus. Only the most popular students get invited. And it sounds like I just got in. Really? I clear my throat to hide my surprise. I have to play it cool. Maybe. What time?
Starts at noon. Delta House.
He reaches in his pocket and pulls out a ticket. His smile widens in challenge as he holds it out.
You in?
A part of me wants to decline. A wild party like this isn't exactly my scene. But then I think about everything that happened last weekend, and I know I'm up for his challenge. I have to be. Can I bring a friend?
Depends. Is your friend a girl?
Yes. He grins wider still, then pulls out a second ticket.
Then the more the merrier. But there's one rule.
What's that?
Hot bathing suits only. None of that conservative crap.
Did he just eye my outfit? I nod, hiding my reaction. I lean forward to grab the tickets, but then I stop myself, because there's one thing I need to know first. Do you know if Trevor is going? Drew's quiet for a moment. His gaze is uncharacteristically shrewd as it scans my face.
Nah. I heard he had other plans.
I reach out and grab the tickets eagerly. Then I'm in. Later that day, I pull a velvet thong bikini from the rack and hold it up to assess myself in the store mirror. Whoa, this is certainly sexy enough. But can a girl like me really pull it off? My best friend's whispered hiss interrupts my thoughts.
You can't seriously expect me to go to this party.
I turn to face her. Why not? I think it'll be fun. She gives me an incredulous look. It makes her glasses slip down her nose.
Fun? Since when do you consider skivvy pool parties fun? Seriously, those things are straight-up meat markets. Usually on weekends, I can barely tear you away from your science books.
I shrug, unable to meet her eyes. I just feel like doing something different, okay? She crosses her arms. She can tell I'm hiding something, and knows me too well.
What's this really about, Martha? You've been acting weird all week. Does this have anything to do with Trevor Holt?
I blow out a long breath. It absolutely does. But I haven't wanted to say anything out loud. Deciding I need to tell her the whole truth, I gather my courage and finally meet her gaze. You know how I told you about our kiss that night?
Yeah?
Well, afterward, Trevor turned me down.
Huh? What do you mean?
I asked him to, I feel my face heat. I can't say the words. But Deb apparently doesn't have the same problem.
Oh my God! You asked him to take your virginity?
Ew, I didn't say it like that. I asked him if he wanted to sleep with me. And then he turned me down. Deb rears back in shock. This time, her glasses fall off her face.
What?
I finger the strings of another bikini. After the kiss, we went into my room. We talked for hours. And then I rub a hand over my face, trying not to let my humiliation take hold. And then that was it. I put sex on the table, and he bolted. Deb looks floored, and I don't blame her.
But Trevor never runs from sex. He runs towards sex. He's the guy with a one-night stand box.
I know his reputation. You don't have to remind me. I put my head in my hands. He'd been so nice to me that night, Deb. We connected. We had chemistry. I groaned, dragging my hands down my face. Oh, God, I really put myself out there when I told him that I wanted him. I squeezed my eyes shut in embarrassment. And now, I haven't heard from him since. I can't even look at Deb, but I sneak a peek at her face. She's regarding me in silence. I know she's just as shocked as I was, but her pity makes me feel defensive. Whatever, I'm over it. It was probably for the best. I don't even know what I was thinking. He doesn't sleep with girls like me. Deb's face falls. Then she pulls me into a hug.
It's his loss, Martha. Forget him. Seriously. Let's go to this party.
I give her a small smile. Really?
Really. We're gonna have a blast at the party of the year. You don't need some stupid football player to do that.
Then she pulls the bikini I've been eyeing from the rack.
Go with this one. It's totally your color.
The next day, I knew the wet party was going to be wild. But as we stepped through the doors and into the backyard of the frat house, I realized it's not just wild, it's untamed. Shirtless guys are guzzling beer, girls in bright bikinis of every color sprinkle the lawn. There's pure, unadulterated chaos everywhere I look. A grin spreads across my face. This is exactly what I need. A chance to have fun and be someone new. Deb squeezes my hand.
Dorothy, we're not in Kansas anymore.
I laugh. No, we aren't. Now let's... But my words get stuck when I look to the left. Because there he is. The boy that isn't supposed to be here. Trevor Holt. My breath leaves my body in a whoosh. He looks just as good as I remember. Strong arms corded with muscle, wide, solid shoulders, and bright, piercing blue eyes. My heart starts galloping in my chest. I don't want to see Trevor. I swear I don't want to see Trevor. But I can't seem to look away.